outhouse outside of these four walls, and he ministers to his friends, and he's in high school. So kids in high school ain't trying to hear about the Lord, but people who hang around Jordan are receptive, and they want to listen, and they want to know, and they come with him, and they follow him, and they want to be a part. And I just thank God for Jordan, and where God taking Joe into his next level in ministry. So I have the great honor, if you would stand with me, to put your hands together for Jordan Smith.
How y'all doing this evening? Oh, there's a lot of people in here. There's a lot of people in here this morning. My Lord, my Lord. Y'all doing good this evening? Yeah. I didn't hear you. Are y'all doing good this evening? It's 12 o'clock. So y'all ready to go in with me today? I'm a little nervous, so I'm gonna need y'all a little talk to me back, all right? But first of all, did my youth do good this morning? Come on. I see Pepe over there giving me her victory and stuff. First what I'm gonna do. No, I can't go into my word without doing this. I want to give honors to my mom and dad. First Lady Latasha Smith, Pastor Joey Smith. And also give honor to my sister, senior pastor Liz Hooper. Campus pastor. I'm sorry, campus pastor. And campus pastor Uncle Corey, Corey Chimley, and Elder Darrell. I'm sorry. Just a little nervous. I'm stumbling over my words. Oh, and Mother Rose. Give honor to Mother Rose. I'm sorry. And Mother Rose. Oh, and my granny. Give honor to my granny. Yes. All right. Now I'm gonna go into my word, right? And I want to take y'all to 1 Samuel, chapter 7, and verse 38. Y'all can look at the screen if y'all don't have it. Can y'all please stand up for the word?
So Samuel hooked David up with his dope gear. He slapped a sick brass helmet on his head and decked him out with a fresh coat of mail. So David put on his sword and armor, and he wanted to go. But he couldn't do it because he hadn't tried them out yet. David told Saul, "No way! This won't work for me. I need to test them out first." And then David took them off. So like he grabbed his staff and picked out 5 totally red, smooth stones from the book and stashed them in his shepherd's bag. Like a bag for shepherds, and he had his sling in his other hand too. Then he approached the Philistine, ready to take him down.
That's it right there. That's it. What the reason why I picked this scripture right here is because we take stuff that we don't need and we go into battle, right? And it weighs us down and we get killed in the battle. Y'all may be seated. I'm sorry, y'all making me nervous, but y'all may be seated. But we get killed in the battle because the armor is too strong. And that's not our fighting style yet. See, David wasn't used to armor. He wasn't used to the vest. He wasn't used to the helmet and the sword and the shield. He was always used to a slingshot. And he killed big things with a slingshot. But now he's got to get used to the armor, but he can't roll that way. That's not his style. See, some of the times we want to bite off of somebody's style, and that's not us. See, yeah. Thank you. I like that. Thank you. See, because once we bite off somebody's style, it get us killed in the battle. And So if you ever look at this, David was a shepherd. So what he know about going into battle? See, all David know was I gotta feed the sheep, gotta make sure the sheep don't stick their head into stuff, gotta make sure people don't attack them, try to eat them like lions and wild animals. See, he's not used to going into war. But if you also look at it, God was testing him at the end of the day too, because everything that David fought was bigger than him. See, David fought a lion and a bear. And that was bigger than him. Am I right? At this point, David's like 13, 15. He don't know nothing about slaying a neck, cutting off a neck or anything, or a shield. He don't know nothing about that. He just know about giving care to somebody, serving. That's all he knows about, right? So he had to take it off. And he had to go back to what he was used to. See, if he went into battle straight on with the armor, he would have been dead by then. He would have been dead because now we're biting on somebody else's style and we're trying to fight like how they fight. See, I can't want to fight like Mike Tyson, but trying to do the same thing Muhammad Ali do. And you can, and this is how they differ. Mike Tyson arm span is more shorter than what Muhammad Ali is. So Muhammad Ali was a distant fighter, if I'm right, and Mike Tyson was a close range fighter. So what would I look like? What would I look like trying to fight long distance if my arms are short? That's just gonna make me look stupid. And so I'm gonna get knocked out every round until I figure out my own style. So now he found something that he's used to, something that he's comfortable with. You know, because all he's thinking about is, I fought these people already, so I already know what to do. So he goes back to his own style, go back to his slingshot and his smooth stones. Because he had to tell the man, I can't wear this. Sometimes why we don't get people delivered because we want them to bite off our same style. And that doesn't go like that. We gotta teach them something different. And we gotta show them their own style. When we hanging with a crew, our whole crew got our own style, don't we? We got the dude that got the new kick every day. We got the student that's smart. We got everybody that's in their own categories, but we still come in together. See, now I'm gonna take y'all down to 49, right? I'm gonna take y'all down to 49. Now, since you got your own style, now you're ready for battle. See, now let me show you this. Can you go to 49, please?
And David reached into his bag, grabbed a stone, and threw it at the Philistine. He hit him right in the forehead, and the stone sunk into his forehead. The Philistine fell face first onto the ground. David totally owned the Philistine by using a sling and a stone. He hit the Philistine and killed him, but no sword was in David's hand. David sprinted up to the Philistine, grabbed his sword, pulled it out of his cover, and defeated him by cutting off his head. When the Philistines witnessed their brave warrior's demise, they got scared and ran away.
See, some of the times our enemies are just hiding behind somebody that's bigger than us. See, if you ever look at a bully, that's what I want to tell you. If you ever look at a bully, what a bully just do? He just talk a lot, beat you up because you're small. And then when you finally get your one him and beat him up, oh, he starts running. And he leaves you alone at the end of the day. Right? My parents always taught me that I ain't gonna let nobody bully him, but he has the right to defend himself at the end of the day. So what David had to do was defend himself. He wasn't just defending himself, he was defending his brothers too. Because he looked at his brothers like, Dang, what y'all scared of? Aren't y'all supposed to be one of the Lord's army? But they didn't have enough courage. See, some people just die because of their courage is gone. There's no hope or faith. They just looked at the big thing. They didn't look at, oh, he bleeds the same way I bleed. He does the same thing I do. He got two legs like I do. His height is just height is just different than mine. His wingspan is just different than mine. His shoe size is just bigger than mine. But he do got a weakness. Thank you, Dad. He do got a weakness. Everybody got a weakness at the end of the day. And I'm not saying we have to always fight physically. Sometimes our fight could just be a prayer. And sometimes y'all think a prayer just got to be, God, thank you for waking me up this morning. Thanks for letting me see another day. Which you can really go into, our Father, which are in heaven. Hallowed be our name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. See, your prayer don't even have to be that serious. God can win with just a, oh, Lord, I thank you. Lord, forgive me. And if you just look at it, David was a bad motor scooter. David looked at him and said, hey, who is this uncircumcised Philistine? This is not what I used to, but I have killed it before. He's just in a different form. All he got is 2 legs and 2 arms. He talking from the mouth. It was a big bully. And all you got to do is shut the bully down. But if you look at it, it wasn't just David by himself. He also had the Lord with him on the side of him. Because of his faith, he was able to knock down his giant. See, I didn't even give you my title yet, but my title is already up here. I'm equipped to kill my giant. I'm sorry. I'm equipped to kill my giant. Sometimes we gotta be equipped to kill our giant, using our own swag. No one got our own stuff. Come on, hey, y'all learned the Bruce Lee, right? They killed that man because he was a bad man magician at the end of the day. Nobody could touch him because that was his own swag. That was his own way of doing it. That was his own way of doing it. But that was David's own way of killing something that's bigger than him. That's showing something that's different. Like, hey man, what is this? What is this? This is too heavy. My knees is weak. Like I can't do it. My man couldn't even pick up a sword because he was 13 and 15. Sometimes you gotta exercise for that. You have to build your core muscle structure for that. Y'all trying to put him in an adult's body, but he's still a little kid at the end of the day. He's still a little kid. My parents taught me, don't follow everybody, follow your own way. So he had to follow his own way. And if you notice, when David went down to his first time to give his brother some foods and everything, his brother was never scared. They was looking at them like, you my oldest brother, what are you scared of? Y'all taught me how to conquer stuff. Y'all was there before me. So what are y'all scared of? Y'all supposed to be there when I'm scared. Not me there when y'all scared. So David had to get it back in blood for his, because not only you putting fear into his brother's heart, but also you talking trash about his God at the end of the day. So he's not just fighting for himself; he's fighting for the people that's behind him too. And hopefully the people that's behind him go into war with him. But we don't want to go in war with each other because that's their own battle. I'm not getting into that. So now that kind of, you got blood because you could have saved that person from getting beat up. All you had to do was just, hey, I'm gonna go pray with this guy so I can help him win the battle at the end. Knowing that that person is not doing right. knowing that person is sick, knowing that person can't get off of drugs, but you don't want to help him expand, get better, get his life better. Show him what not to do. Not show him to bite your style, but show him to bite different. You get what I'm saying? See, his style was different from his brothers. His styles were way different from his brother. He had a little bit more courage. He had a little bit more hope than his brother. He believed in God more than just a little bit than his brothers. But they was there first. So they went into war because they thought David wasn't strong enough. They thought David was too small. They thought David wasn't equipped for his assignment. But David had to show them, like, man, I can do the same thing y'all doing. The only difference from me, I'm gonna use something different, something that's really gonna knock somebody out. But if you're not only thinking, also your weapon could be your own enemy too. Because if you don't use that sword right, that sword can kill you yourself. If you swing that sword the wrong way, it's gonna cut your arm off. David had to be taught that. And then when David got older, he was slaying everybody because he was into the next level. Now he got equipped for the assignment to wear the shield, to wear the armor, to wear the sword. Now he was equipped. Now he was strong enough. Now he was in the same stance as his brothers. He became better than Saul. He didn't want to go into war by himself. He brought everybody into war. He made everybody a way to show something different. Just because David was young doesn't mean don't count him out. Don't count him out. Don't count him out because it's no reason to count that man out. If I any of these kids could tell me something and teach me something. So we have to want somebody to teach us something. Y'all just look at it, oh, he's a little kid. He don't know what he's talking about. But then when something happened, he was like, oh dang, man, he really knew what he was talking about. Hey, I done stepped into something that somebody already told me not to step into. It's not fair not to listen to somebody they already know what's gonna happen. Like if your parents tell you don't touch that cookie jar, but you don't know what's gonna happen next. Your parents come home with something bigger and you already ate that cookie jar. So now you get a whooping and everything taken away. Because you done messed up your blessing and you don't touch that cookie jar. So so now it puts you in a bad predicament. And then now you're crying and weeping because of of what something you shouldn't have done. You should have just got it over with and wait. You could have had God 5 cookies instead of one. But yeah, David was a bad man general. David even David was even confident in what he was gonna do. He already knew what was gonna happen. David was gonna take this slingshot and kill the giant, and then slap his head off with his own sword, with his own weapon. That was the crazy part. He slapped him with his own weapon. So so you can't count nobody out because they're smaller than you. Because everybody's equipped for an assignment. It's not just that. Oh, his age is 13 and 15. But you don't know what God done said in his life right there. Now he's been fighting ever since he was 13 and 15. Because he's teaching somebody else that was in his same stage. Oh, you can do what I did. What my brothers couldn't do, I did it. What my brothers can't do, I did it. But I just did it with the faith in the Lord, my slingshot, and my style. That was the three different things. And I'm almost done with y'all. I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Okay. And so and so now, as we done got all the fighting and stuff out of the way, right? So now, how do we come to a next person that needs the same help like we did? Now, now we tell them, hey, you can do it because I did it before. Hey, you can walk the same steps, but I did before, but just walk your steps a different way. Because there was some lumps and bumps that I had to go through for my steps to get narrow. It's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be some twists, some curves, some potholes. You know, it's gonna be something. It's gonna be something there that's always gonna stop you. It's gonna be a giant to always trying to knock you off your road. If David would have just, if David would have did what his brother did and ran away with Goliath was there, the mission wouldn't have been done. So now it's not only your crew is dead, now it's blood on your hands because you didn't want to help nobody else. And then you also didn't have faith right then and there because you were scared of the person. It's different. It's levels to being something. It's levels to being something. Not that you can never get there, but you're going to get there eventually. Everybody wanted to be fast and hairy. If David would just went in there with armor on, he would have killed it because they wanted him to be fast and hairy, hurry up and kill it because they're afraid. They couldn't. They're afraid, and they were looking at them like, man, I'm 13. And y'all supposed to be older than me, and now we scared to fight something else that's older. Come on now, we have to do better than that. We have to want to look for the Lord help. And then because we want everything to be done so quick and a hurry that we don't look for Jesus' help at the end of the day. Jesus like, hey, tag me in. No, I still got it, Jesus. I still want more. Tag me in. But we don't never tag him in. Now we on the floor laying, just dead. Have you ever see WWE tag team matches? Man, my partner's getting beat up, but he don't want to get out. And he's just on the ropes laying there. Hey, I'm here. You have another teammate. Hey, I'm here. I know you're windy. I know you're bleeding. I'm here. I'm here. I can help you out. We can win this together. You're not in this by yourself. I'm here. But we keep getting ourselves beat up. Now we got more bruises. Now we got more blood, more bleeding on us. And then we looking at God like, God, where you at? I'm here. I'm here. And then we want to wait until we get older and everything else to finally tag God in when we on our deathbeds. God gonna help you, but he was like, man, if you would have got this sooner or later, you wouldn't be here. You would have been still walking today. You wouldn't have them diabetes. You could still eat whatever you want to eat. But we never want to tag in because we always think something need to hurry up and come on. Hey, that new house you finna get, wait on it. That new car you finna get, wait on it. It's something that you gotta equip to get it first. If you still living in your old house, in your old house mentality, what God gonna bless you with a new one for? If you still treat that new car like your old, if you still treat that old car like how it still is, then what God gonna bless you with a new one for? Now you gonna break that car up like you done did this one. Now the brakes don't work. The engine almost going out on it. The car catch a flat every 2 weeks. Like, come on now. Now when you go to the house, the light bill can't get paid. Your hot water don't work because you're not equipped for that yet. So we spend stuff that we're not equipped for. And God just be like, hey, if you just wait a little bit, it's here, something bigger. It's something better. I know you want to get your family out, but it's something bigger. Please wait. Hold on with me. But we never want to wait because we want to see a bigger picture. And the bigger picture is already coming. All you have to do is just get your hurry up and all you gotta do is just help somebody out. That's most of your blessing. That's most of your blessing comes from is helping somebody out. And so now David got his blessing because he helped his own siblings out. And sometimes we don't want to help out. Oh, he's older than me. He used to bully me when I was little. Yeah, that's still my sibling at the end of the day. If I ever see my sibling get jumped, I'ma jump in. You ain't finna beat my sibling up. We gonna be beat up together, I guess. That is not flying over here. It's not going with it. Because now that's what David had to look at. I'm not just helping myself out, but I'm helping my siblings out too. And now I'm going home with my siblings to my dad and tell my dad what happened. So now my dad is proud of me, and also I got my siblings on the back of me that's proud of me too. Because I don't equip for something. We always want somebody to be proud of us, but we haven't did nothing. I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna do better, and you keep doing the same thing, same thing. Oh, I'm gonna get this together. Oh, no, you're not. No, you're not. Because that next week you're gonna be doing the same thing. Oh, I don't start smoking this week. Oh, Monday you hitting a blunt. I'm gonna stop drinking this week, and you over here taking shots and everything else, going to parties that you don't need to go to. But we Christians, we gonna help people, but we doing the same thing that the civilians is doing. That's gotta change. That gotta stop. That have to stop. If I have to be the wise one out of my two siblings, then they just gotta be. Cause I promise you, when my siblings come back, I'm gonna be happy and cheering with everybody else. And I wish I would be happy and cheer for me. Cause they're gonna be up here doing the same thing in their own different style. That's all it is. Cause they equipped for something. Because of what our parents put in place already. See, David dad put something in place already because he had to fight lions and bears. So his dad already knew what he was gonna have to go through. So God told his dad, and his dad already put him on the field on his job, what he was equipped for. Just let me tell you, Jesus ain't gonna never leave you out high and dry. I promise you that. He ain't never gonna leave you out high and dry. He ain't. Because he either gonna show you a test, you either gonna fail it, or you're gonna do it all over again. Or you're gonna pass it. And sometimes I be wanting to pass the test, but I fail. Like I had to go get some Giants this week. Because it happens every time you finna get something different. Or something different. I go against Giants on the field. Just because they're harder than me doesn't mean they can't get knocked down. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. That's all it is. Well, I'm done today. Um, Hope y'all liked it. And thank y'all for interacting with me. And I'm gonna bring it back into the hands of the pastor.